This one's gonna start ruffling some feathers. You know when you smell something and it's like too strong? I probably have a little extra testosterone. It's okay. It does something to my insides. That day when I was racially profiled in Ulta, I'm sorry, Miss Kayali, Miss Mona. House of Sillage, boo, trash. Yo, lots of Amouage, definitely Kayali. Tiffany Co, definitely House of Sillage, and more overwhelmingly Tom Ford. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing fragrances that I hate, that I dislike, that I'm not fond of, that I'm never, ever, ever going to purchase. Now, this video can be quite spicy. So let me leave a disclaimer. This is just my opinion. You guys know what they say about opinions. Yeah, that one. Everybody has an opinion. I am not God. What I say is not standard. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. I'm not one of those content creators that feels like you have to 100% agree with me to support me and to watch my content. It's just my opinion. I'm also not a super fragrance guru, and I'm very particular about a lot of things. So yeah. This is just a fun video. I'm having a hard day today. It's been a lot. I need something lighthearted to get things off of my mind. That's also why I might look a little disheveled and different. And we're just trying to push through today. But I figured this would be a fun video. So once again, it's just my opinion. Don't take anything too seriously. If you have any of these fragrances and I talk about them, it doesn't mean I dislike you. I still love you. It's all love. And we can all agree to disagree. The only thing I ask is that you be respectful. When you start getting disrespectful, that's when I start hitting the block button. But feel free to disagree. It's just my opinion, y'all. So let's get into these fragrances. And leave your scents of the day down below. I'd like to know what you guys are wearing in this hot heat. So let's first start with brands that I'm not here for. They include Byredo, lots of Amouage, definitely Kayali, Tiffany Co, definitely House of Sillage, and more overwhelmingly Tom Ford. So Byredo, the scents just don't last for me. Also, I feel like a lot of their scents are dupable in other brands, so you don't have to spend that much money. And why would I want to spend that much money for a scent that's going to dissipate in 1 to 2 hours? I don't care if I'm a billionaire. I own one Byredo scent, and it's because it's so polarizing and unique, but I don't wear it too much. So Byredo, definitely a no for me. I love the brand overall. I'm just not fond of the scents. Next is Amouage. I have tried to get into Amouage. There is one scent that I love. I believe it's called Boundless. And I had a very interesting experience with Guidance. If you saw my vlog from New Jersey, I actually tried it in store on my skin and I liked it, but it was still a bit too creamy and it kind of made my stomach hurt. There are just so many scents that Amouage is one of those brands where they're so unique, you have to like really sit with the fragrances and let them combine well with your body chemistry. And yeah, no thank you. So sorry Amouage, I'm just not. If I come across one that I love, yes, but overwhelmingly, absolutely no. Now, y'all already know how I feel about Kayali. Here's the thing, Mona, I love her personality. She's so gorgeous. She just seems so down to earth and fun, but her fragrances only last 1 to 2 hours on me. So no, thank you. I've tried a few of them. I've tried to make it work. It's like a body splash. And also, none of them that I have smelled are unique enough to warrant me still wanting the scent. Because even if there's a scent that doesn't last long, if it's unique to my collection and it does something to me when I smell it, then of course I'll add it. But to me, all the Kayali scents that I've smelled are very dupable. Now, I do kind of want the Yum Pistachio scent, even though it only lasts a few hours, but I'm not gonna put myself through the stress and the strain. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Kayali, Miss Mona. I think you're amazing. I love you totally as a person, but yeah. No, thank you. Tiffany Co, I haven't been impressed with the scents. House of Sillage, boo, trash. The scents have horrible longevity and sillage. I literally think that's just like colored water. I have a video down below where I was talking about if House of Sillage is worth it. I feel like they became so popular because they started gifting so many fragrances to influencers. And I think sometimes content creators think that just because you are gifted something, you have to love it. and you don't. They have actually tried to send me PR packages and I have politely declined. I did purchase a few fragrances and a discovery set and I was underwhelmed overwhelmingly. And so I sold everything. Ding. Okay, and last but not least, Tom Ford. I don't get great longevity out of Tom Ford scents. I do own Soleil Neige, which I think is beautiful, but overwhelmingly they just don't do it for me and they're very, very, very pricey. And to me, the price has to match the longevity or it needs to be like so out of this world that I feel I need it. And Tom Ford matches none of those boxes. Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. This is a popular scent that everybody loves. It's in a pretty turquoise, like faux croc material. And this smells a lot like Baccarat Rouge 540. There are a few scents that are reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540, aka Sexy Band-Aids, and I just don't think I need. Now, Electimus Trajan, which AI the Great, hey girl, gifted to me when I met up with her in June. I love that. It's Baccarat E, but with a citrus scent in it, and it smells different enough. But Greenwich Village, it's too Baccarat-y. I love the bottle. I love kind of Bond number 9 overall, but yeah, that's a popular fragrance that I just can't get with. Next, we have Billie Eilish. Now, I have tried Miss Billie Eilish. I've gone into Ulta. This was before they racially profiled me. And I tried the first Billie Eilish and I just didn't understand the hype. I then tried the second Billie Eilish that day when I was racially profiled in Ulta. And I liked it more than the first fragrance, but I think the bottles are really unique, but they kind of remind me of Kim Kardashian's fragrance. And not to say that I'm anti-celebrity fragrances, because I'm not. They just have to be different. And I think once you amass over like 50 fragrances or maybe even 30, you kind of just want something super unique, and Billie Eilish just wasn't doing it for me. They're pretty, but yeah, that's a popular fragrance that no thank you. Okay, this one's gonna start ruffling some feathers. Parfum de Marly Valaya. I, for the life of me, don't understand why anybody likes this scent. It's just so light and it just almost doesn't even smell like anything to me. And Parfum de Marly scents are way too expensive to not smell like I just get water. I just get like crisp water. And I know some of my girls on YouTube, they love it. Actually, I think everybody does. I think it's just me. Maybe my nose is broken since having COVID, but I don't see why Parfum de Marly Valaya is loved so much. I actually bought a sample and it didn't do absolutely anything for me. Like, I'm perplexed. So that is a popular fragrance that I will not be purchasing. I don't hate it. I just don't understand why people like it, because it literally just smells like water to me. It's so light. Yeah, no thank you, sorry, even though I love Parfum de Marly, but no thank you. Next scent, the Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush. Now this is an exception because I do own it, but I bought it specifically for the bottle because it's a pink shoe and it reminds me of a point shoe because I did ballet for decades in my youth. But the scent itself goes creamy on me and it makes my stomach hurt. I don't know what that is, but it's a rosy, aquatic, powdery scent, and that powder just makes me want to throw up. It's not an ugly scent. Don't confuse what I'm saying now. It's not ugly. It's pretty, but it does something to my insides. I don't know what it is. I think it's the powdery note. I love the initial sillage when I spray it, but the dry down makes me want to vomit. And I hate it because the bottle is so pretty, but I do own it. But I went into it knowing that it was just for the bottle because she is a work of art. It's beautiful. I definitely like the Good Girl, Very Good Girl better. And then there's a cherry one that I like even better, but that Good Girl Blush Juice, immediately no. Okay, next, yay, we have Jo Malone. So overwhelmingly, Jo Malone just does not do it for me. Their scents are very light. They don't last a long time. I do own about 3 or 4 scents, but I think I'm only going to purchase the intense version, which is what I have in Myrrh and Tonka. But the scent that is very popular that smells horrible on me is Peony and Blush Suede. Now that scent is so beautiful. I remember the first time, I can think back, it was like 5 or 6 years ago, and I smelled it when they had a little insert in a magazine. I don't even know if they do that anymore, but it was so beautiful. It was creamy and floral and just stunning and so feminine. Baby, I went to Nordstrom to try it on my skin and I wanted to throw up. It smelled so sour on me, and that's when I realized that not everything translates on your skin how it does out of the bottle. Your body chemistry plays a huge role in the longevity, the performance, and the scent profile overall, and that one just does not mix with my body chemistry. I always say it's because I have like the body chemistry of a man. I mean, I'm a 100% woman, but there's something about my body chemistry that's just, I probably have a little extra testosterone. It's okay. But Peony and Blush Suede smells absolutely horrible on me, and I hate it because she's so beautiful. And every time y'all share it, I'm jealous because I want it. But how can I can't do it to myself. Okay, this is another spicy one. The House of Creed. Dun dun dun. Oh my goodness. So there are 2 Creed scents that I know for sure that I love. Aqua Fiorentino, and I do like Creed Aventus for him, especially the dupes of it. Everything else, especially for women, oh, and I also like Creed Virgin Island Water. But everything in the women's Creed collection, Creed is just, they have a fragrance DNA that is so strong and intense. It makes my nose like, you know when you smell something and it's like too strong and you go like this, it makes your nose scrunch? That's what Creed does to me. I've tried wind flowers, I've tried spring flower, I've tried every other flower. It's me though. It's me, because everyone else loves Creed, but they're too intensely sharp. I don't know. They need to be like mellowed out with something smooth and creamy and beautiful and sexy, because they are so overwhelmingly sharp overall for me and my nose that they make me go like this. That's the reason why I have no Creed in my collection, because even the Aqua Fiorentino one, or is it Fiorentina? I'm not sure. But even that one, as beautiful as it is, I just don't feel like I need it. So I'm sorry, Miss Creed. And Royal Princess Oud smells like a really old woman. I don't understand that one. I tried to make myself understand it after buying a sample. I just don't get it. And you know what? That's okay. I don't need to get every scent. Every scent is not for me. And I'm gonna stay in my lane. The next scent, actually 2 scents from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So we have 724, immediately no. Actually, there's 3 scents. 724, the new one in a green bottle, and then Feminine Pluriel. Now, Feminine Pluriel is nice, but it's not unique enough. It's very feminine, it's very soft and beautiful, but to me, it didn't do anything. I wanted something with a little more sex appeal. My favorite feminine scent from MFK is Gentle Fluidity Gold for sure. It is so beautiful, creamy, and musky, and vanillic, and I am just obsessed with that one. Feminine Pluriel didn't do much for me. I don't care for the rose version for her. Now, the rose for him, I like a lot. 724 smells like laundry detergent to me. I don't understand that one. I tried to. It's just not for me, and I'm okay with that. And the newest Maison Francis Kurkdjian scent smelled like Bath and Body Works old school. What was that green one that we all had? The melon one? Juniper, is it juniper? Something. There's a scent from back in the day that all the girls had, and I know y'all probably had it too. That's what the newest Francis Kurkdjian smells like to me. I don't think it's worthy of the $200+ price tag. I don't understand it, but I'm sure there is someone out there that loves it, and I love that for y'all. Okay, my next scent. This is one that I also try to love. See, the problem with me is I get a lot of my fragrance inspiration from YouTube because I don't like going into the mall. It just feels so pressured. So now I buy samples, and I don't mind paying $100 to try 20 fragrances in the peace and comfort of my home. So I get a lot of my inspiration from YouTube, and all of my girls, all of them, 99.9% of them, my fragrance girlies, y'all love Memos Sintra. It makes my nose, you know what I talked about earlier? Like, it's that petitgrain. It makes my nose tickle. It's so sharp and so strong. That is an orange blossom, green, fresh, citrusy forward scent, I believe. I cannot handle it. I purchased a sample and I gave it to my aunt because it was just too strong. And I know people love that scent and I really wanted to love it. I'm glad I don't because I don't need any more fragrance, but that is one that I just will never be able to purchase because it makes my nose go like that. Is there anyone else who can't handle Memo Centra, or is it just me? Like, that baby is just so strong. I can't do it. That Pettigrain, she's something else. My next scent is YSL's Black Opium. This is like one of the OG scents that I remember being out when I worked in Sephora, when I first got into fragrance, when I was like 11, well maybe not that early on, but in my early 20s and my teens, I remember people always having Black Opium. And for the longest time, I had never tried it and I don't know why. I tried it one day at Ulta. It smells beautiful out of the bottle. It's a coffee, vanillic, rosy scent. It is just so sexy, so stunning, perfect for date night, your birthday, New Year's Eve, anything like that. It's gorgeous. Baby, I sprayed it on my skin. I got in my car and I was like trying to rub it off like with probably hand sanitizer. It smells horrible on me. Maybe the bottle was a little old because it was sitting in Ulta and they don't want to make a new tester. It smelled so horrible on me. But like I said, not every fragrance is going to wear the same way on you as someone else or even on the tester paper because of your unique body chemistry. So I couldn't get with YSL Black Opium because of such. I never tried the Extreme or the Intense, and the Illicit Green one, no thank you. I tried it. No thank you. But Okja has a dupe for YSL Black Opium that smells amazing on me. So I'm so happy to have that because it gives me the coffee, the rose, and the vanilla like I want out of Black Opium without turning sour and horrible on my skin. So I'm happy to have a dupe, but the original YSL Black Opium, absolutely not. Not for me. Okay, and my last fragrance is a fragrance and a fragrance house. So, if you guys know, earlier in the year, I purchased I purchased Liquid Imaginaire's Blanche Bête, and hopefully I'm saying Liquid Imaginaires correctly, but it doesn't matter. Let me tell you why I'm never purchasing another bottle of fragrance from their line, because it's centered around witchcraft and giving your heart to the devil. I mean, if you look on their website, there are some themes that do not agree with my spirit. When I actually did my review of Blanche Bête and I did my research, because I like to look into the history of brands when I'm doing reviews to give you guys a comprehensive review, not just sit there and read the notes to you guys, I realized that their whole line is likened to witchcraft. So immediately no. Now I prayed over my bottle, we are good, but I will never ever buy another Liquid Imaginaire fragrance. And Dom Rosa, the one that all my girls talk about, I'm trying to figure out why they love it so much. It does not do anything for me. I always hear that it's a rosy champagne scent. I got Old Lady. Now, there might have been something wrong with my nose because at that time, I think I had COVID. But I loved Blanche Bête that day. Blanche Bête is my girl. Now, I might repurchase Blanche Bête because it's so yummy and unique. But I don't want any other scent in Liquid Imaginaires because we don't operate in witchcraft over here. No ma'am. Those are all the scents that I am not here for, that I dislike, maybe even hate a little bit, that don't work for me and that I will not be purchasing and or wearing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. I am open to all thoughts and opinions. I love hearing what you guys think down below in the comments, and let me know what are some scents that other people love that are really popular that you just can't get with. I will also link the first time I did this video down below because you guys, you went in on your girl, but it's fun. I think these videos are so fun. I spend most of my time on my channel talking about what I love, and very rarely do you hear about what I don't love. I love you guys so much for watching. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.